Hey guys, what's up? Noxfox here with some more Vainglory, and as you may have noticed, I'm still playing everything that I'm basically not experienced with or just terrible with. And in the theme of that, I'm playing Ringo this time. Probably among like my worst heroes, like the top 5 worst for me. I'm just not a very good Ringo player. Especially in lane, but I'm in jungle this time. Yeah, but just for the sake of variety and the practice, I've been just playing tons of stuff. I've been trying to play everything that I just feel that I'm not very good at, which, I don't know, it makes me look like even worse than usual a lot of the times, but I don't know, I feel like the practice is worth it. And I don't know, it could be fun to, I don't know, it's just fun to me. Especially, I like the variety. Don't have to be serious all the time. Not wrong with just jumping into a match and just doing whatever. That's what casuals are for, right? Which is, yeah, mostly what I play. Casuals and privates. So yeah, it's, we got a CP Saw as our laner, and then we got Kestrel as enemy laner. I'm not sure what she's building yet. I'm sure when I bring up the builds we can figure it out. I would assume weapon power though. CP Kestrel's not super popular. And we're gonna pick it up. Oh yeah, she turned around. Yeah, so Kestrel turned around to take a shot at me, which I think she might have got away if she didn't do that. And then getting some damage on Kashka. I don't think we're gonna pick that up. Nah, she's just too quick. Getting out of there. Saw's a little low, but his lane should be safe for a while. Hopefully he has like a eulogies or some potions or something. Could be alright. Yeah, so this actually turned out to be pretty fun, playing Ringo in the jungle like this. It's, I don't know, having range is kind of different for me. Because the only range I used to play was Petal, and then most of her damage came from Onions anyway, so it's a little different. So yeah, this was a fun little experiment. I wouldn't mind even trying it as CP, but since we have the CP Saw, it's not an issue. Oh yeah, battery, low battery. So yeah, I think there's a moment in the game where I like stopped doing anything and plug in my iPad. Eventually, my fiance was hogging the charger that I keep here by my desk. I was like, I need it, give it to me. Stop hogging it. Yeah, because it's extremely rare for me to actually have a low battery. Anyways, that's boring to talk about. Yeah, not doesn't feel super great hanging out by the turret like this, but it works out for us. Yeah, I mean we're cleaning up. Even though this probably shouldn't be working. I don't know, but it is. Yeah, it was kind of a close call though. It could have easily gone the other way. Saw was definitely low. So yeah, that gives us a chance to pick up some of their farm. Always a good idea. Yeah, always a good idea to try to get enemy farm basically whenever possible, but especially after picking up kills like that. Especially since we got both the junglers down. Or was it the junglers? I don't know. Usually when there's one left alive like that, it's the one that was in lane, but no, I don't even remember. That's how bad my memory is. Anyways, there's only one person left alive, so definitely give us a chance to get some jungle. And then we get our own farm, of course. Mining has just begun, but we're not interested in that just yet. For anyone unfamiliar, it's a good idea to take those like after 8 minutes is when they start becoming worth a pretty good chunk of gold. And I'm just sprinting basically. Oh no, I was gonna say I was sprinting towards Sarblade, but I actually finally did pick up some health there. Yeah, Sarblade is rough to rush just because it's so expensive. And yeah, Kestrel is just too far forward there. Once she, like, I mean, Because she's against Saw, she probably thought she was kind of safe, but once she got in that suppressing fire and I could just kind of get up right next to her, then she didn't have a lot of good options. She did try to invis, but the suppressing AoE kind of shut that down. I don't know why I was trying to get a Star Blade. I have 500 gold. What are you thinking, Nox? You're poor. You're broke. Why would you even think that you could get Star Blade already? I do that a lot, where I'll just go to the store for no real reason, just because I'm there. It's like, well, I'm at the store. Let me, yeah, barely get away from that. Yeesh. But the extra speed on Ringo's B can be really helpful sometimes. Nice. Saw's just doing great in the lane. He's always about to die, but just manages to stay alive. Shank, yep. Koshka underestimated the shank ability. Yeah, you just can't move in on a CP Saw when you're low like that, because he'll just take you down right away. And since my buddies are busy, just gonna solo farm. Yeah, we got our Arden's kind of looks like he's stealing some jungle. Looks like he stole bottoms. And so yeah, if your jungle's up and your support's kind of doing their own thing, just feel free to solo farm. I've mentioned this before, but that was something I was always like, I tried to avoid because I always played support. So I was always like overly nice to the support, trying to make sure they're in range of the gold. But you don't always have to do that. Sometimes it's better just to make sure the farm stays down and starts respawning again. Saw is pretty far forward. He's planted something, I guess. It looks like he's just waiting for his moment. But he's backing off now. That's another thing too. Always keep an eye on the minimap. You can get a lot of valuable information just from keeping a constant check on it every few seconds. Yeah, trying to get some pokes out on Kestrel, but it's not happening. Yeah, which is kind of cool. As a jungler, I'm not used to being able to poke like that. Ooh, I don't have a block, so I'm just screwed. Oh, and they're gonna burn down. Yeah, yeesh. So it's just Arden left. He should be able to get away. Yeah. But still, that hurt. So now this would be their chance to get some of our jungle. Or just push turret, which looks like they're opting to push for turret. You can afford Sourblade now. Get it. Oh, no, you got boots. Well, I guess in the current situation, boots are a bit more critical right now, because I want to get out to that turret as soon as I can. Yeah, sometimes you have to deviate from your build just to accommodate the circumstances. And I don't think that's going to be enough, but it will keep her the hell away from our turret. For the time being. Yeah, boot upgrades is definitely one of those items that I will sometimes have to buy out of my usual build order. If something like that's going on. If there's an objective I need to get to quickly. So in this case it was turret, sometimes it's gold mine. Sometimes if I know we're in, if we just did an invasion and we're not seeing the junglers and I'm pretty sure that they're going for our backs, sometimes I'll pick one up at the shop and try to get there before they can pick up our backs, or at least in time to pick up the kill if they do get the backs. So yeah, things like that. Things to keep in mind. There definitely are occasions where you're going to go off your usual build path. So now I can get the Star Blade. Please go over there and buy it, Nox, because you're bugging the crap out of me. There you go. So now we got a pretty good, decent boost in damage. Not a bad time to fight at all. It's Saw messing up. I don't think he got that shake off. It looks like he just ran around. Then shot, then he had to back out. And are we gonna go for this gold mine or just keep going back to farm? Oh yeah, we are going for the gold mine. Okay. So we mainly just have to worry about Koshka, because okay, yeah, there she is, and I should be able to take her down without much problem. As long as they don't need me to get the okay. And Kestrel's just pushing, which I don't know how much damage she's doing to that turret though. This could be bad if we lose the turret. But I'm going there immediately. My friends, not so much. Not so much with going to the turret. And yeah, we're gonna lose turret. I don't know if they just didn't notice it or if they prioritized shopping instead. But yeah, not a great trade because it's the same amount of gold plus, I mean, you're down a turret, so. And honestly, yeah, one of us should have just gone up to turret, and the other two finished taking gold mine if possible. That could have been me. I should have probably gone up. It looks like I have the most health. Nice gauntlet. Catches the Kashka. Ooh, Arden taking a huge amount of damage though as he tries to get in there and kind of do damage and just stay in the fight. The Kashka gets ult on Saw. Saw goes down, but I pick up the Kashka, and now it's a 2v2 trade, or 2 for 2 trade, I should say. And I'm out leveled here. But Kestrel, okay, yeah, so Kestrel gives me kind of an opportunity here. I think she did land the ult. I think when I played the match, I thought she didn't land it. But I guess the hitbox is a little wonky. But yeah, while she winds up that ult, she's kind of, I can just kind of wail on her, and that helps me catch up with the damage anyways. And then just being mobile and being able to move around makes it kind of tougher to land her arrows all the time. Yeah, the closer you are to Kestrel, the harder time she's gonna have to move, or the harder time she's gonna have, because your movements will just be like, it's just gonna be that much harder to land attacks on you, ranged attacks. Because when you're that close to her, you can just easily move like completely around her, and just kind of makes it very tough for her to land her arrows. Anyways, I still almost died. Even I keep talking about all the advantages. I think the main thing was because of the land there, the ult still landed on me. When I think when I was playing the game, I didn't think it did. I thought it was far enough off to the side. I don't know. I have to rewatch it to see where it actually was. But I thought I sidestepped it. But it looks like it hit, because something hit me for 400 damage. Yeah, and excuse me. Yes, and those shanks are just so nice. But I get a little too hungry trying to chase the Kestrel and get completely caught where I shouldn't be. But oh, very nice shank I saw there. In, like right in between where Kashka was about to activate. Well, she did activate her ult, and right before it was about to land, the shank lands and kills her. And she doesn't get the stun off. Very cool. But yeah, that was just complete positioning failure on my part. I shouldn't have followed Kestrel into the brush. I just really wanted to pick up that kill before somebody healed her. But then she ended up, by the time I got into the brush, she was already healed anyways. So it didn't even matter. Saw goes down. But it does do some damage to the turret, which is always good. Yeah, that turret's permanent, so... Wait, the damage to the turret is permanent. So, never a bad idea. But, you know, try not to die. So, yeah, back to the farm. It's probably been a while. It feels like it's been a while since we've been getting farm. Oh, and Saw is infusing.
Enemy team collected from gold mine.
Or at least he's getting an infusion already.
This brew's making me belch flame. Hey, use that.
Yep, so things are pretty mellow for now. We might try to invade here. There we go. They just picked up the gold mine, so Saw just with the shanks. Yeah, Kestrel is already pretty squishy, so we can just move in on this because the turret goes down just in like 2 or 3 hits. Nice. Kaja goes down. Arden's trapped, and nice cleanup. Yes, and like I've said before, when I was playing with the CP Saw laner, he's very good at taking the kills, at picking up kills. Just very good at securing kills, just in general. Actually, I guess would be the better way to phrase it. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for you to escape when there's a CP Saw around if you're trying to get out on low life. That would be a good time to take minion mine. Yep. Very nice. Saw's doing fine with the Oh, he's gonna... Looks like he might stay a little too long, because all three... Yeah, he's down. Probably should have backed out with the rest of us. But that's fine. They're gonna retake mini mine. And in the meantime, we can pick up some more of their farm. Which we do! Oh yeah, and I haven't talked about the Ringo build at all. Mainly, like I said, because this is like... I don't play Ringo. This is like my first time playing Ringo. In probably a few patches, to be honest. It's been a long time. He's a cool character, but I just don't lane. And even when I do lane, it's usually CP. So I don't get a lot of chances to... play the Ringo. I don't know. I've done CP Ringo, but I'm not particularly good with him either. I try to stick to like Scarf and Celeste. So all I'm really trying to say is I don't get to play Ringo much, so I don't have much to say about builds. But I'm just doing a pretty standard like Sarah Blade, Tyrants, and then I'm assuming I'm gonna go Breaking Point. I'm pretty sure. I don't see why I would get anything else. But I mean, it worked fine. Seemed like it, anyways. Oh, the gauntlet just barely misses Arden. We're gonna get some good damage on Koshka. And the ult, he's gonna shank it, wasting my ult, but it's fine. The important thing is that the kill was secured. Very nice. Yeah, and these guys are kind of like really underestimating Saw right now. Which, I don't know, it happens because people don't see a lot of Saw, and they definitely don't see a lot of CP Saw. And they don't realize, or they just forget how deadly that shank is. And Arden gets deleted, unfortunately. And now would probably be a good time to end the push. Hopefully he backs out. Or hopefully I back out. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. That was definitely... when Arden went down and the turret went down, that was definitely the time to end the push. I don't know why we hung around. Oh yeah, I guess that's why I'm laughing. I probably was just sticking around as long as Saw was. I'm assuming that was my mentality. But I definitely shouldn't even moved in like I did. I don't know what that was about. I don't know, chalk it up to just being too confident, I guess. It happens, I don't know, it definitely happens to me in games like this where we have a pretty commanding lead. And then you just start like doing things you shouldn't do just because you're like, I'll be fine, we're doing fine. Even if I die, it doesn't matter because we're doing fine. But I don't know, like I've said this before, that's how comebacks happen, doing stuff like that. And so yeah, they actually ended up getting the Kraken. And so yeah, like I said, that's how these things happen. You just make one mistake, and then then there's like an unavoidable mistake because of that mistake. In this case, it was getting Kraken stolen, or I don't know if they stole it or if they just took it. I don't think we were taking it, so they probably just took it. And we tried to steal and didn't. But yeah, we're not gonna have a hard time taking this down. It's gonna be fine. It's not even gonna get one turret, so it ends up working out. But it's a demonstration of how things can go really badly. That hurt. 57. So yeah, Sarah Blade, Tyrants, and Breaking Point. That's gonna be everything I want as far as damage items. And since we're getting late game and things are going pretty good, we're just gonna double infuse. Saw infuse, and we're just gonna try to start a fight and then win this. From the looks of things, we're looking to close out this game. So yeah, taking farm as you go through jungle. Nothing special. 2 mini snipes. The cooldown on that's too low. Alright, so it looks like, okay, yeah, fight starting. You get a less than interest. Okay, so the gauntlet wasn't the best, but then enemy gauntleted right into ours, so that worked out. Get my ult off, get somebody low enough, and yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with Shank Saw. As long as you get somebody kind of low, then the Shank can just clean it up. Which almost happened, but Arden ended up actually picking up the last hit. But it still worked, the concept still worked the same. Just the ult to get the damage down, the Shank cleans up. And yeah, Koshka's just not going to be able to stand that. And so there I am with 11 assists, Thanks to good old Secure Saw there. That's what I'm gonna call like Shank Saw now. Just kill Secure Saw. And all we gotta do now is just focus down Vayne and we're fine. I might die. Yep. Yeah, even though I'm like a mile to the right of that freaking beam, I still get hit by it, so. Whatever, hitbox. I don't need your approval. So yeah, that was a fun match. I definitely like Ringo. I kind of want to do more of that. The jungle Ringo was actually a lot of fun. Like I said, I have very limited experience with him, but it seems to work fine. It was pretty cool. It was fun. It worked well with Saw, I guess. So, alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye!